All right, here we are. Welcome on back. We're going to do some more Modern Warfare 3. Still with the camo grinding and doing some musing. Whoops. Ooh, 163. Okay, well that's not too exciting. I started at like 150, but I switched up and I did. Actually, I guess I only did one, maybe two Modern Warfare 3s. Anyways, I didn't do as much streaming as I was hoping today because I wanted, and that's fine actually. I was hoping more to get some errands done, which I did. I got to deal with a gym membership issue. Basically, my insurance at my company will reimburse up to $400 of a gym membership every year if you go 60 times in 5 months. Now, that is a lot. As is, I go 3 times every week, and then I try to do, I mean, I don't do it often, but I try to do like 1 or 2 things the rest of the week that's like at least getting outside, going for a walk, like which I need to do more of. But I plan on, after this is done, just doing the gym that's closer to my house for the other like 1 or 2 times a week and doing like 4 to 5 times a week, just to make sure that I'm staying in shape, healthy, and all that good stuff. But what's happening now is paying twice. Like I'm paying my gym membership on top of paying my insurance company to do this thing. So I'm paying 2 memberships, and I have been for the last 3 months, and I just now found out about it. So it's like, crud, this is another thing that I got to do. That, it's part of why I'm so broke all the time, is because I'm paying things that I'm paying. And, and as we navigate this, I'm fortunate enough to have a good job. Like, I have a pretty decent job. It's not, I mean, especially for my skills and stuff, like it's very low paying for like a security professional, a white hat certified and all that. Like, I mean, those should be starting at like 6 figures, but it's a non-profit and I believe in the mission. Now the problem I have is, and that's actually something we're working on, is like they propped up another guy just because he has years of experience in higher education, not necessarily IT, and it's causing problems. So, but we're navigating it, and I'll keep all that, that's an internal thing. So I'm just complaining a little bit, but even that should pick up. And honestly, like I'm trying to make it to where that doesn't even matter. Like I'm trying to work on these socials to where like if I ever start to make any kind of money, then that would supplement my income. But and even like the majority of this stuff, I want to direct towards communal. And like I won't get a payday for quite some time, if ever, really, with a lot of this stuff, and that's fine. Because what I want to do with my life on this, or my time on this earth, is help people experience better lives. Like I've seen a lot of the ick, and from a very still privileged point of view. Like I mean, I was only lower middle class, like low class to lower middle, not like like strict lower class. People like really paycheck to paycheck, wondering where they're going to sleep the next day, like housing insecure. There's plenty of folks like that out there. So, and I think good, I count my blessings that that's not me. But it's out there. And so now that it isn't me, I mean, it was me for a couple years there. Like I wasn't housing insecure for lack of trying. I was housing insecure because I was in trouble. So I was required to jump through some extra hoops that most people don't have to worry about.
Pick your guts off the floor.
Dang it. Actually, what I'm going to do... Come on. Go over there and get him.
50 seconds remaining. Reloading.
Uh-oh.
Threat neutralized.
Trophy systems up! On your six!
Mission compromised. We failed.
I got 3 out of that. So... Yeah, there we go. I just... Can't be doing that. Alright. Yeah, my 3 kills there. Oh. What happened there? Oh, I'm excited. I'm about to go pick up the kiddos here in a little bit. So I'm just doing a couple more videos before that. And then I'm going to be not doing videos for a few days. Got the holidays, got family and all that. This weekend might, but I actually have my kids for a lot of the weekends. So whenever I have my kids, I generally don't make videos. I think I have made a video or 2 while I have them because they're pretty self-sufficient nowadays. They've got their devices, and like it used to be that the PlayStation was taken up by one of the kids. Like somebody was always using it. And I don't mind them seeing games like this. They're old enough now where, like, and even, like, my dad had me shooting guns in 1st grade, so that's kind of like the standard for weapons. As far as, like, the violence and everything, as long as it's understood it's just a video game, like, they're gonna see this stuff from their friends' older brothers, older sisters, like, you know, it's kind of a wash. Like, you can't be too hard on yourself, I guess is my point with that, if your kids end up seeing some stuff like this. So now, granted, my co-parent, it was funny. Like when my son was like really, really little, she was cool with him playing Battlefront, and I was like, I know I'm not the best dad, but like I feel like that's one that, you know. And I don't think she realized what the game was, and so I tried to explain it to her. Oh, people are finding my posts from a long time ago. Huh. Wow. Sorry, just looking through the old... Wow. Wow. And then there's Kevin Sabat. He's trying as hard as he can to keep weed illegal. And the hippies knew in the 70s that pretty much all substances weren't all that dangerous. And what's ironic is like a bunch of like the scientists and the smarter people tend to use substances, and like the actual studies coming out are showing that alcohol and tobacco are still, especially like tobacco by itself isn't that bad, but like when you start adding in like the cigarettes that are like packaged with chemicals, I mean the tobacco industry has just gone off the rails for long periods of time, just putting in whatever, and like they slap a warning on there like, hey, this can cause cancer, and then it's like, oh, okay. So people are so addicted to the chemicals put in there that they're like, oh wait, this could cause a life-threatening disease that kills many people. Oh, the stream is over. I was lurking on someone's stream. Huh. Cool. I like to do that, go into... no one's streaming now. So Coding Game has like people, it has a feature where you can see people streaming. Yeah. Oh, Waddles is playing Minecraft. So, but either way, I'm playing Modern Warfare 3, and then I'm gonna go get the kiddos soon. So, yep. Oh, but Kevin Sabe, like, so I'm blocked by Sam. Smart approaches to marijuana.
Studies about the health effects of marijuana. There's very strong association, for example, of heart attack now, diabetes, and I mentioned before the long-standing association between psychosis and other mental illness. So we have a big problem on our hands, and it's something that, our leaders are not wanting to confront because they think, well, this is just popular. These are studies
Wow.
taken out in the last 6 months. But every
Hmm. 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 Someone just doing stuff in front of the house. Anyways. Cannabis prohibition has the biggest footprint as far as systemic racism, the biggest impact on keeping non-white people oppressed. And a lot of times it's accidental. It wasn't intentional by a lot of people, but it's what happens. And so, just like a car crash, though, it doesn't matter what the cause was, a crash still happens. So people look to try to prevent a car crash. They will look to try to prevent the contributing factors that lead up to a car crash. So while weed might still have some health risks, it's not completely harmless. The health risks, when compared to alcohol, are a huge net benefit. Now then, when you factor in systemic racism and how anybody caught with weed is automatically going to have a chip on their shoulder if they're not white, most cases, I say most cases because there are some that where it's just like, it's understood by everybody involved in a traffic stop or an interaction with a police officer, like, the cop's not trying to make it about your skin. You're not trying to make it about your skin. And if that happens and respect is shown mutually, then okay, there's probably no problem. Or, I mean, no more problems than there has to be. However, you start having that chip on your shoulder, be like, oh, did you pull me over because I'm black? Like, you say anything like that, the cop is instantly going to be a little offended and be like, all right, well, if you're going to be like that, I was going to be nice, but, and that's just human nature. I mean, whereas if you show respect, be like, sorry, officer, I mean, I'd like you to tell me what I was doing wrong. I'm not sure why you pulled me over or whatever the case may be. Like, because they're actually fishing to see, like, if you'll admit something. And oftentimes, like, if it's a tail light and then all of a sudden you're just snitching on yourself, like, ratting out, like, well, I was driving 5 over the speed limit, like, I'm not registered, like, I don't have my driver's license, I don't have insurance, or any of the other things that could get you in trouble, like, and then that saves the cop time. That's like, okay, well, we just found out all of the things you're doing illegal here, and let's go ahead and get those cleaned up. And in a perfect world, that's the end of it. But since we don't live in a perfect world, what happens there is you get charged all that stuff. You still don't have insurance, but now you have like a fine too. And then like now you're in jail for a few days, and you thought getting a job was hard before. Now it's really hard. And like, and all of these things that people don't really consider, the macro level effect of all of these in like, not microaggressions, but miniature instances of like a series of unfortunate events. Like, yeah. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, it's ridiculous. We're fixing it. And the problem is like people with money don't see this. It's an unseen reality, an unseen perspective by people that don't get pulled over and then have to worry about, oh, do I have weed in the car or whatever. Like rich people just can go to a club and like they have rich friends and they have like chauffeurs, or maybe not even that far, but like, live in neighborhoods that are not notorious for cops pulling everybody over and like, and just things like that. There's like a whole different tier or level of like what goes on. And yeah, we're slowly figuring all this out, but that's great that we're finally figuring it out. But there's people sitting in jail for stupid things, tying up resources and also not being productive members of society, all due to archaic and barbaric substance laws. Yeah. And Kevin Sabay, trash human. Like, I don't have any respect for him because he's continuing to just like highlight these things and the studies and the reports that he brings forward. Like, in fact, let's see, like, let's learn about SAM. Good drug policy, learn about SAM.org in Washington, D.C. Preventing the next big tobacco. Yeah. Holding big marijuana accountable, protecting the public from marijuana commercialization. SAM's primary focus is educating the public about the harms of marijuana legalization, a policy which has consistently placed corporate profits and addiction ahead of public health. We provide information on the harms of such policies of interested parties for use in messaging and educate federal and state legislators on the benefits of a science-based marijuana policy. Here, let's talk science-based. Like, oh my God. A middle road between incarceration and legalization? Nah. Like, you've had, like, that's the problem, is it's been so bad so long. No, there's really no reason. And life's short anyway, like, especially our life expectancy in this country compared to other countries. Also, it's taking a long time to get into this match. Let's try it again. My internet might be funky. I might have to initiate the connection. See, that's why I need to focus my energy and efforts. I need to get in there, because this is war. It's a war on drugs. Like, people are incarcerated, people die. Like, make no mistake. And then law enforcement, too. Law enforcement's sick of it as well. You ask any cop, like, you know, first off, like, would you rather pull over a drunk person or a stoned person? They'll always say stoned person. I mean, they'd rather pull over nobody. Like, they're, especially state troopers, like, the common response from them would probably be like, well, we'd rather just not pull over anybody. Like, we'd rather everybody drive responsibly and not impaired. However, if it came down to an either-or thing, which I guess that's a binary thing in itself, only the Sith deal in absolutes, which in itself is an absolute, which is funny. But basically, like, there needs to be a lot more middle ground. And a lot of cops that I know, they're more worried about the safety of it. Oh, man. This one's not good for weapons camo, because once you're dead, you have to be revived. Revive me. It's one-on-one. Oh, they're reviving people. You gotta go revive people. Oh, almost. I almost got it. Alright, I'm gonna try to be a little more cautious with this, and then I gotta get ready to go soon. I'll finish this one. I probably have enough time to do another one. See, another 10 minutes from now, then keep these about half an hour. Okay. Ow. Ow! Jesus. Trying to be more cautious this time. Alright.
Hostile cluster mine detected.
Yep, yeah. Oh, that's me. Ah! There's a guy behind me.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
I have 0 kills, 0 score. That's okay. What was that thing?
Switching sides.
Okay, I'm gonna play a little smarter.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh, dang it. Jeez.
Hostiles deployed a mosquito. Hostile mosquito is online.
That's okay. Just put us out of our misery.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. So I just need to start targeting all of the things that they're saying about keeping prohibition going. They say a smart approach between incarceration and legalization, but no. We're doing the free-for-all. Let's see. Did I go backwards? I thought I was at 165. Oh, I wonder if there's a backwards. Hmm. All right.
Free for all. Mark all threats and engage.
Ah! Where are you? Oh, where's my gun? There it is. Ah. Oh. Actually, I might need to take care of some things before I go, so let's call this the last round. This is the place. Oh, I'm first? Nice. Ah. Someone chasing me? No?
UAV standing by.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Hmm.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Mission time is half over. Maintain the lead.
Thought I heard someone tromping around up here.
Standing by.
Ah, that guy was done. Ah. Still first. Scoreboard. Yeah, someone was complaining about me stealing a kill the other day, and I was first place in that match too. And they're like, "Oh, well, the poor guy only has 3 kills." It's like, whatever. Like, scoreboard. I'm in first place. Like, I was focusing more on capturing the objectives and killing people. Not that I was trying to win. Actually, I think that was still a camo grind where I was really trying to get more points on my camo, weapon camo, like I am now. But still, it's just like, people will complain about anything if they can. Like, I guess it's also like worth noting that you can't take everything, you know, too seriously, because people have bad days and they'll complain about stuff, and that's just how it is. Like, what someone says one day isn't like what, like, they live by their motto, their creed, like tattooed on their skin. It's just like, oh, they made fun of me for having a low kill count, neglected to see that I was first place on our team. But whatever. And then I don't like talking on mic But like sometimes I will go on mic and be like, you know, I'll correct somebody or say something, clarify. But
Enemy UAV active.
got quite the lead too. Ah. Ah, he heard me.
UAV ready to deploy. Final minute.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
They're up there. Almost. I mean, I've got 6 kills more than the next person, so.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds to not die 6 times. Ah. So. Oh, let's just stay alive. Whee! First place.
The mission is
Alright,
complete.
now I gotta get ready to go
Good
get the
work.
kiddos, but. I definitely died one of the most, but I killed the most, so. Oops. Okay, actually, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. No, that's my sign. It's time to be done. So, ta-ta for now. I will see you in the next one. I imagine... Well, actually... Wait. Okay. It did reconnect. Excuse me. There we go, 167. So, anyways. Ta-ta. This one.